What's going on, everyone? It is Paul, the 920 Trader with 920 Trading and Trading Decoded. Today is Wednesday, July 31st, 2024. And this is how we traded. This is how we are trading SPY right now, folks. Today is FOMC day. And as you can see by the clock right down here, folks, we're in the middle of trading hours. We're in the middle of trading hours. I'm watching on my other screen. This thing is just pounding through. We had a nice double cross here just a couple minutes ago through pre-market high. And then it's trying to take out a 15-minute intraday support, which was a double bottom. So with quite a good amount of volume behind it. But let's talk about what's happened so far today, folks. Pre-market high got it sitting at 549.38. Pre-market low 543.86. Now you can see we got a gap down below us, 541.92. And again, today is FOMC day. But before we really get started, folks, if you like our videos, please go ahead and give us a like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. That way you can be notified when we drop new content, which is just about every day. Sometimes on the weekends. Also, leave us a comment. That is greatly appreciated. And please share with your friends, neighborhoods, your family, and your trading community. But again, folks, we are doing this live today. We are about 8 minutes away from the FOMC. So we're going to get through what has happened so far, and then as soon as the report comes out, it's the decision. So it's a decision on what they're going to do with rate cuts. Are they going to raise interest rates? No. Are they going to lower? Maybe. Are they going to leave them the same? That would be my guess. But ultimately, we have no earthly idea. We have no earthly idea until about 7.5 minutes from now. So, folks, let's see how this thing has played out today. Now, for all of you that, I've said this a whole bunch of times, folks, there are a few days during the trading year that I don't like. I don't like to trade FOMC day. Today is FOMC day. Hence, it's just not one of my favorite days. This is the day after Thanksgiving, generally speaking, a really, really bad day. And again, I'm looking left a little bit over here right now, looking at my other screen, because we are punching through. So we should have that support. So if you guys are looking for a play for calls over here, we had a beautiful run. You have support right up here at 31, down below at 23. Okay, so here's how she played out today, folks. Look at this thing. We had a fresh cross in here early in the morning. Now, the question is, why didn't you play this to the upside? Well, I can tell you specifically why I didn't. Number one, we had a report came out at 9:45. That was an orange folder event, so that's not a real big deal. But at 10 o'clock, we had a report that came out. And at 10 o'clock, it was past the point where I'd normally get into a trade. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to sit this one out. And it just ran. It was a really, 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 really nice play back to the upside. Topped out. We have a pivot point set about at 551.44 that we did not hit at that time. But guess what? We came back down. We had a nice little check back to the downside, a little retest, and then it ran back up. It finally did take out that 551.44. Now, what did it do after that? Well, you can see that, it kind of bounced around. So literally 2 hours into the trading day, we'd gone from, the daily low sitting here at about 547.58 all the way up to 51.70 or so. So, a really, really nice play. So this first play out of the gate this morning was a really, really nice play. Now, how could you have played that trade if you're looking to take a trade? Now, and forget about the fact that there were reports, which you really can't do in real time, particularly if it is a red folder event like existing home sales. That's what it was today. That came out at 10 o'clock. Again, how are we going to play this? Well, you've got a number of different ways. Back to the upside, kind of a quasi little double cross here. And then, you get that cross to the upside right in here. And so you probably take that position at about 9:58 with the anticipation that you don't know what's going to happen at 10 o'clock, folks. So that is the why behind me not taking it. Now, once we got up here, I didn't have a spot to get in. And then I thought, you know what, it's FOMC day. We'll have plenty of volatility later on in the day, so I'm not even worried about it. Besides, contracts were and are extremely expensive today, and I just don't. I don't relish spending $6,000 or $7,000 on a play because that's I don't want to do that. But anyway, Okay, so let's talk about the trade right now, folks. But you can look at where we've been or where we were earlier today, right in this area. Again, we took out this 551.44, and that is, I will show you that pivot point right here, folks. So that's a pivot point right up here. So that was going to be a target. That was absolutely a target. All right, so this play that we're currently in, folks, look what we did. We had this 30-minute support right in this area, so 548.75, and it ran off. We kissed that support. We caught a fishtail. So let's talk about, again, where we could potentially play this if we were playing it. Now, realize we're kind of in a quasi downtrend until we use that area as support. The question is, do you want to chance taking a play like this? Well, I mean, you can. Again, that's good support down there. It's a good 30-minute zone sitting at 548.75. You had fishtail play, and you had a fishtail play right in here at what do we got? 1343. But you were right below that pre-market high, so it potentially could have used that as resistance. Next play or next candle, 1344. So 1344. It's double cross, but again, just look left. You've got resistance right there. So in this particular play, you might want to wait until you get that confirmed cross to the upside. So the candle closed, first green candle, and then ride it up to wherever it takes us. Now, once we got that breach above 550.23 and 550.31, there's a little bit of safety. Obviously, support. There's support right there. A higher time frame look at this. So we can look at this. This is a 3-minute. Let's look at the 5-minute. So here's the 5-minute, folks. So again, really, really nice move to the upside right in here, folks. But look at these 5-minute sticks in here. These are absolutely nothing to write home about. These are just really, really, they're not good looking sticks. These are the kind of plays in here, the kind of candles that if you're playing zero DTEs, these hurt. These will absolutely hurt you because there's a lot of indecision, and it's just algos trading back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Now, if we look at it from a 30-minute standpoint, let's look at the 30-minute standpoint right here. Okay. Now, we had this beautiful, beautiful, really, really nice demand zone that we established yesterday. And we can even go back to the 25th of July, which was last week. Again, good demand zone from yesterday. We did not get down to that, obviously, did not get down to that demand zone, not anywhere close. But we got to that demand zone yesterday, and it's just pushed up higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. So really didn't play anything that was from yesterday, and we still have that gap. We still have a big gap way, way, way down here at 541.92. So question is, we're going to go get it? I don't know. It's like $9 down there. Have no earthly idea. Now, in about a minute and a half, folks, so in about a minute and a half, you can see the time right here. This is market time. I'm on Central Time, so you can see my Central Time right down here. 12:58 is 13:51, or I'm sorry, 58 and 40 seconds. Excuse me. Eastern Time, which is market time. All the times that I call out are going to be market time, even though I am in Central Time. So we're just kind of wait and see, see what the market gives us. Now, what I can do is I can watch. No, actually, I can't. I mean, you're going to see an algorithmic push one way or another. Now, if you're in a trade right now, and I'm going to say this for the benefit of the group. So the benefit of the group, if you're in a trade right now and it goes in your favor, congratulations, you will do exceptionally well. If you're in a trade and it goes against you, even if you have a stop, it can blow right through your stop and not even trigger it. So just be very, very careful. Again, if it's in your favor, wonderful. If it's not, it could blow through your stop. And that's where people get hurt. So fortunes are made and fortunes are lost on days like today, folks. A lot of people anticipate. But again, I don't know if there's going to have any kind of there's going to be any kind of announcement to lower rates or raise rates, or they won't raise rates. I just don't know that what's going to happen. We're going to find out here in about 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. Here we go. All right. Algorithmic push, algorithmic push. All right, volume candles. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. Look at that push back to the downside, folks. Again, if you're in this play right now and it goes in your favor, you will do very, very well. I'm going to check. Let's go. again, if you guys in the group, if you would monitor this and see what they're doing, my expectation is there's not going to be any kind of change whatsoever. 5.5. Okay, so no change. All right, so no, that's kind of what we expected, folks. So no change. So check volatility, see what volatility is doing. And because there's no change, there was no change last month, and it was an absolute nothing burger, folks. There was just nothing there. Absolute. So here's what we're going to do right now, folks. Let's play it like we would normally play it. So what we're looking at right now, folks, is we are looking for, is that right? Oh, let me fix this. Let me fix this here real quick, folks. All right. Okay, that's better. Okay, so we got POC sitting way up here, folks. We had a 920, so we had a double cross to the downside, and we had a close through the VWAP, folks. So we had a close through VWAP. Now, the question is, what are we going to do in this area, kind of diddling in the middle here? Let's see if we can get anything sustained. And again, 5 minute looks like this. So you can see all that support down here, particularly that pre-market high that we got pretty close to that pre-market high and kind of didn't get all the way down to it. It's kind of bounced off. Now, again, folks, what you're going to see right now is you're going to see high volatility. So with high volatility, you can the underlying, so SPY or SPX or whatever you're trading can go against you, and you can still make money on the play. How is that possible? Well, it's implied volatility. As volatility goes up, the price necessarily of your contracts go up as well. All right. So again, folks, is this a big nothing burger? Last month was no change. There was really no anticipation of a change last month. And again, we're diddling in the middle. What kind of volume did we get? Oh, we got guys. That was horrendous volume. There was nothing there. There's 323,000 shares, which was the second highest volume candle of the day. But that's nothing relative to the candles that we see. If there's a rate hike or a rate cut, we see mass volume. Now, let's look at it on a 30-minute standpoint, folks. Again, 30-minute looks like this. So you have all of this, not necessarily heavy volume on the 30, but a little bit of volume with good support down here at 549.23. Again, that's on the 30-minute. But again, folks, it looks like it's just kind of more of a nothing burger than anything. Again, we got JPOW. He's coming up in 27 minutes. Maybe he says something. Maybe I have no earthly idea. I got nothing. But that's how she played out today, folks. Really, really nice move early in the morning. But again, I haven't taken a trade today. And I'm fine with that. I kind of liken today almost like just kind of a crapshoot. But yeah, I got nothing. From a probabilistic standpoint, obviously moving up on the day, yeah, we're going to have to get through the POC right over here at 550.73. But yeah, I just go get 555 just for fun. 555 would be an awful lot of fun, and that's Lighty. He's in the group, and he just said, let's go get 555 for fun. Yeah, so we could. But again, maybe a nothing burger. I have no earthly idea what she's going to do. Obviously, I never know what she's going to do. But nothing as far as the report that came out today that said they're going to do anything. So that is how she played out today up until right now, folks. Now, at this point, we have a little bit less than 2 hours left to go in the trading day. Anything can happen. Jerome Powell can get on here and say, you know what, we anticipate doing, well, that's what he always does. We anticipate a rate cut. But think back to, earlier this year, late last year, when they said they anticipated multiple rate cuts throughout the year. It hasn't happened. We've seen absolutely nothing. But again, just play what's in front of you, folks, and don't get caught. Don't get IV crushed. You've got news that came out here just a few minutes ago. So volatility is up. News comes out. If it's a nothing burger, volatility starts to drop. When JPOW gets back on the mic, volatility will again start to go up. Okay. And then it'll crash. And by the time we get to close, it's going to be around normal. We're trying to get that fresh cross to the upside. Let me see if I can talk through this trade here real quick, folks. So we're going to use POC. So you got POC, folks. My cursor is on it. My pointer is on my other screen. If you get a close above POC, folks, you're going to use that as support. Again, a close above this, use it as support. You got about 20 seconds to close on this candle. Again, close above, use that as support, looking for that fresh cross to the upside. It's like the Fresh Prince, but better. Again, fresh cross to the upside, support at the POC. I got the POC sitting right here. I don't like that wick necessarily. See if we can get a push up a little bit higher, but nevertheless, there's your support right here at 550.73. So close above 550.73. Again, from a probabilistic standpoint, it's pushing up on the day. Let's see if she can get that cross and continue pushing back to the upside. 5 minute, you got a double top, and you got all this business right up here at 550.88. We'll see if she can take out this 88 up here and get through this 551. There we go. And again, looking for 551.44 to the upside. You got that 9 sit right on top of that 20 right now, folks. Looking for 44, 555.44. Okay, so for those of you not in the live stream, for those of you watching the YouTube channel after the fact, because this isn't going to come out until market closes. This is what we do for every potential trade throughout the day. If you are on the fence, whether you are interested in looking at joining our trading community or not, this is what we go through every single day. This is it right here. Okay, so again, we've got that cross to the upside, working the 9 just above. We got that support on the POC. Running into that resistance right over here. Again, 5 minute. We got wicks. We got up through that 551.10. Slammed down. But again, watch for support right here at the POC. And she's running back down to the downside again, folks. Having a hard time getting over this. Let's see if we have any kind of... No, we don't have anything until we get to that 44 level again. But again, folks, a nice little shaker outer candle that we're working on right now. But again, folks, this is what we do every single day. We talk about these trades, every single one of these setups. We talk about every single one of these setups. So if you're on the fence, folks, come check us out. Now, if you like our videos, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Don't forget to give us to turn on your notifications. That way you can be notified when we drop new content, which is just about every day and sometimes on the weekend. So this candle right here is kind of ugly. But anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. Bounce off. Still no confirmed cross to the upside. These plays in here, folks, these were aggressive moves, very aggressive moves, because we don't have a cross to the upside as of yet. But again, if you like our videos, please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Leave us a comment. We greatly appreciate that. Share with your friends, share with your neighbors and your trading community. If you are interested in our live trading community, again, folks, this is where the rubber meets the road. If you're interested in joining our live trading community, or at least check it out, or at least checking out the trading community, head on over to Trading Decoded. The link for that is down below. The Discord server is called Trading Decoded. If you like it, wonderful. If you don't, we understand that too. But again, this is what we do every single day. What we're doing right now is what we do every single day. We talk about all of these setups. The good news is, we're going to give you that first week for free. If you like it, wonderful. If you don't, we understand that too. Now, if you are interested in the 920 crossover strategy, head on over to 920trading.com. So at 920trading.com, the entire strategy is there for the entire world to see at no additional cost to you, other than a little bit of your time. Now, you don't need to spend thousands of dollars on a strategy, some super secret strategy that is neither super nor secret, folks. Everything that's in the market right now, there's nothing new. There's no new strategies. There's just maybe a personal twist that somebody put on something. Even with mine, even with the 920, I call it mine, but even with the 920 strategy, there's just nuances, folks. That's all there is. But it's still just the 920 crossover strategy. But anyway, go check it out. And don't forget to sign up for our free weekly newsletter. But that is how she's playing out today. I'm going to give this another minute on the mic, folks, to see if we can push that 9 up back up to the upside and push up and get through that 551.44. It's kind of struggling right now. We don't have a whole lot of volume. I'm looking at these volume sticks right in here. There's just not a whole lot to support these moves. maybe. But again, we had the really nice moves early today, and really no new news as far as Jerome Powell. So anyway, still waiting for that cross back to the upside. 5-minute looks like this, trying to get a push. 3-minute looking for a curl. We got a nice little curl on the 3-minute. Like to get some a little bit more movement out of everything. But again, that's how she played out today. That's how she's playing out right now, folks. So I want to thank everybody for spending just a little bit of their most precious asset, which is their time with us and watching our video today. And again, to everybody in our trading community and Trading Decoded, thank you for being here today and indulging me while I do my live video today. You guys are all very much appreciated. But I hope everybody has a great rest of the day. But above all else, I hope you have followed your trading plan. The beauty is in the trading plan, folks. The result takes care of itself if and only if you follow your trading plan. If you don't have a trading plan, if it's not written down, if it's not concise, you're gambling, folks, and we don't like to do that. We want to be the casino, so stack the probabilities in your favor. Again, watching this little move, see if we can push up just a little bit, get past that POC for right now. But again, I hope everybody has a great rest of the day, and we will see you in the markets.